Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. That's right. It's the House of Dirt. Here we are, dead of winter. It's Studio 02, brought to you by Chaz's Used Auto Parts in Tawningtown. Scrap Daddy, that's right. Man, we got a big energy show tonight. In fact, I'm going to tell you what, it's paramount. It's 75. 75 shows will be in the books after tonight, and we got one heck of a lineup for you. I'm super stoked. Man, racing season's right around the corner. We're ready to kick this thing off here tonight. Well, Fast Freddy's on the AV. Mark the Shark back here. He's monitoring things up, checking comments out. So get tuned in, get locked in. Let's do it. House of Dirt coming at you. Let me get back here, my perch. I tell you, listen to that, ladies and gentlemen. That's one hell of a crowd signed in. You can't go wrong with that here in downtown East Side, Rouserville, all the way. Freddie, what's it like? They hearing us good on there? We got good soundage going on? Okay, good deal, good deal. Yeah, I got to put on this new lid. You know what I'm saying? Chaz, that's right. Chaz is Used Auto Parts. You know what I'm saying? Got some new lids going on. I love this hat. I love it. Got to get it on my big head there. I got to get my glasses. Well, oh, man, my head's got to lose weight. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Episode number 75. We appreciate you tuning in tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is the House of Dirt. I'm Tommy Cordell. It seems like it's been a few moments since we've been on the air. We did a couple messages there throughout the weeks, and obviously the holidays have been well, they're behind us now. Christmas and New Year's, and man, do we wish everyone had a good Christmas and had a good New Year's. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, sometimes that doesn't happen, and it's heartbreaking. You know, for instance, we want to put out a little thing. Michael Doritsky there, a Western PA late model driver. Rest in peace, my friend. He's not with us anymore. He's in God's hands, and we hate to hear this stuff, but we're going to celebrate his life, and I'm sure many of them Western PA racetracks that he attended, Dog Hollow, Lernerville, to name a couple, will celebrate his life in a genuine fashion this upcoming race season. You know what I'm saying? Man, like I said, it feels like forever since we've been on here, and we're locked in here in good old Studio 2. It feels like we could go racing this weekend. You know what I'm saying? It's about 60 degrees out today. It's crazy. It's crazy. I think we ought to went racing. You know what I mean? But, man, what a show. What a show. You never thought we'd see the 75. You know what I'm saying? It's a long stretch from the first time she started out. But here we are, and man, Mark, you good up there? That's good. Mark gave me the thumbs up. Freddie, you good? Okay, we always got to do all these checks and everything. You know what I'm saying? You good? Good. Okay, we got people everywhere. Anyways, well, we want to go through our sponsors. Obviously, without our sponsors, we don't exist, okay? They are the pinnacle of the operation, per se. First one on the docket here is TRW Race Cars, Tom and DJ Myers out of Worleystown, Pennsylvania. That's right. And they're got their TRW race cars and safe, affordable, competitive dirt late models. They're building them. Get a hold of them, guys. They got a few out there right now, and I'm sure they got some orders in. And, man, it's a great deal going on there. Riding for suicide awareness with Richie Dobson. That's right, former racer. He did race some last year, though, in and out in the Legends cars. Remember, text 988, suicide prevention lifeline. Everybody's life is worth a lot, okay? And I commend Richie. I super commend. I love him. I really do for what he does with this. I truly do. TA Work Construction, that's right, home remodeling, 40-plus years in the business. You know what I'm saying? Navy vet, sponsors a 270 micro class at Path Valley Speedway. Also does a lot of renovations and such on there, and always putting some extra coin out for them 270s to run. Okay, TA Geared Up Firearms. You gotta love them guys. Donna Lynn and Cody Lear. That's No Fear Lear. That's right. And speaking of them, they got engaged here a couple weeks back. Congratulations to them. They got the sales training and cleaning, anything with guns in Westminster, Maryland. Okay, Geared Up Firearms. Give them a shout. D&D Auto Recycling in Williamsport, Maryland. Dougie over there. Moving out the cars and cars parts. I don't want to say junkyard. They don't like me to say junkyard. Don't mean salvage yard. You guys get ticked when you say junkyard. You know what I mean? So, yeah, they're all stuck here. Midway Seal Coating, Tommy Slanker, Cole Slanker. Knowing them, they probably seal coated today. Okay? It got above 50 degrees, they probably laid seal. I honestly bet they did. You ain't going to find a better bunch right there. Both running the late model sportsman division, limited late models, whatever you want to call them. And, yeah, they do a great job. Jones's Custom Detailing. That's right. Logan Jones, ladies and gentlemen. Old Jonesy, located in Chambersburg. He is now located in the new East Coast Legends, Freeze Motorsports, DL Freeze Bus Lines building on Lincoln Way West. So he's in there, vehicle cleaning packages, superb detail. The guy's great. He has a great eye. He's a great detailer. Give him a look on Facebook there. He also drives the number 5 in the East Coast Legends. Dillman's Hauling, out of New Bloomfield, Pennsylvania, and doing all your dump truck hauling, aggregates, wood, the whole 9 yards. Dillman's Hauling in New Bloomfield, PA. The wonderful Jensen Dillman, which was Miss Path Valley, now she's Miss Winglet Sportsman. That's her father, and her uncle would have Dillman's Hauling, and they do a fantastic job as well as Jensen does in what she does. Freeze Motorsports. Freeze. That's right. East Coast Legends, all your racing legends needs. Inex certified. You find them on Facebook. It's a class act. That's all. Boom. It is. The class act operation. There's no question about it. Great ethics, leadership, and the whole 9 yards there. TB's Body Shop out of Shippensburg, 35 years in the business and going strong. He sponsors them Thunder Cars, a lot of Path Valley, puts a lot of money up for them guys to additional to the regular sponsor, Sisney's. Quality body work, collision work. Tim Burkholder, give him a shout. Chaz has used auto parts in towing in Tawnytown. 30 years in the business, ladies and gentlemen. All types of used auto parts, best deals around. We, recently down there, you count on Chaz, man, they got an operation going on. If you need it, he's got it. And if he don't have it, you don't need it. Okay? So, yeah, you count on Chaz down there. He'll get you fixed up. Old Scrap Daddy will. That's the ultimate stuff. Dan's Auto Repair in East Side, downtown Rouserville. That's right. Full service garage, inspections, tire rotations, oil changes, complete overhauls. Stop in and see Chad. They'll get you fixed up for sure. No qualms about it. BDR, Bob Dunn Racing Products. Find him on Facebook. Stock Car Drag, Street Rod, Hoosier Tires, American Race Tires, Fuel Alky, aluminum bodies, the components, the whole 9 yards. Up in East Waterford, heading up 75 towards Port Royal. Give Bob Dunn a shout out. Amsoil by Aaron Miller, oils, lubes, and greases, okay? He's your certified dealer there in the Hagerstown area. He gets you fixed up. Aaron Miller. Piper's Complete Lawn Care Service. Mercersburg, PA, mow trim, landscape, yard cleanup. Them guys do one heck of a job, and they keep doing one heck of a job. Piper's Complete Lawn Care Services. MGK Racing, Michelle Gunner and Keith Walls. Limited late model race team right here in Franklin County, number 462 and the number 85. They're getting their racing season ready. Cannon Powder Coating. That's right, Cannon Powder Coating up in the Letterkenny area, Chambersburg. Powder coating, sandblasting. Manufacturers, automotive, commercial, agricultural, residential. Whatever you want powder coated, they'll take care of it. I can assure you that, and they do one great job. They also have the Victory Lane program. You go up there, get a powder coating done, run their sticker, get in Victory Lane. You get upwards of $250, $300 every time. You can't beat that. They're vested. They truly are. Victory Lane Repair, Kyle Lee. That's right, owner up at Victory Lane Repair off the interchange of 81 in Greencastle. Super late model driver, the 2T, located, well, I already said that. Heavy truck repair, overhauls, inspections, tune-ups, quick turnaround, quality work, affordable prices. You don't get any better than that. Walls Wallpapering and Painting. Man, I tell you, owner Todd Walls, he's 35 plus years in the business. Interior, exterior painting, wallpapering, quality work, dependable. I know Todd personally. He's another class act. He's a hell of a businessman, and he's good at his trade, and you won't find a more honest man to work with for all your walls or wallpapering and painting needs. Ashley Yoder Designs, ladies and gentlemen. We can't get her wraps on race cars, decals, signs, apparel. She's been with us last year. She's with us again this year. She does some beautiful work with what she does. Ashley Yoder Designs. Give her a look. She's on Facebook. 717-348-6231 is her phone number. Okay. So let me make sure we didn't skip anybody. You know what I mean? I do not think that we skipped anybody. That's a mouthful to go through. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, get good at running them things through. Now I'm tired. We're going to shut her down. No, I'm just teasing. I'm going to take Chaz's hat off for a minute, like I let my head cool off. You know what I mean? So anyways, yeah, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. 75th episode. I'm glad you're tuning in. If you're not tuning in, I don't know why you're not. You should be. Okay? Because there's nothing more important right now than a house of dirt. Okay? And, 2026 is going to be, Big time. We're going to rock it out. There's no question about it. I can assure you that. Last year, we ballooned her up. We raised the bar, didn't we, Fred? We're going to raise her again. It's the only way to go, my friend. Okay, so let's run some stuff here. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty, and then we're going to get to the meat and potatoes because we got three, and I mean great guests, to come on tonight with us right here. Is it hot in here, or is it just hot up here? Did we get it too hot in here? Is it feels like it's like 100? Maybe it's just me. I'm going to get a drink. Hydration. Stall, what's going on over there? You got people watching?
Oh, we got a lot of people checking in. We got your buddy Chaz Walls.
What's up, Scrap Daddy?
We got Amber and Renee Farling.
There you go, Amber and Renee.
Not sure why they're checking in.
Yeah, right. Why would they be checking in? You know what I'm saying?
Got Todd Ward.
T.A. Ward in the house.
Kenny the Thrill Hill.
Kenny the Thrill Hill. Hold on, stop. It's Kenny the New Deal, the Thrill Hill. Get it right,
I did not
Charlie.
know that.
Okay, you got it now. That's right.
Vicky and Roger Traxler.
Okay, that right.
Lockhart Racing says R.I.P. to Travis Group. He's a veteran, longtime racer at Bedford Speedway.
God bless him as well. Yep, God bless.
Dave Rutherford, is it race day yet?
It should be. It's warm. It was sunny out in 60. It should be.
Then we got Aaron Updegraff checking in on us.
There's Upty. That's right. Upty's getting that new car ready to go, buddy. I guarantee he's probably working on it right now watching.
Keith Walls is checking in.
Wally Walls is checking in. I guarantee old faithful Wally Walls.
John Ballingy of...
Hey, John.
John never misses.
John doesn't miss. John's a good fan. He is. He's been with us from day one.
Tyler Seitz.
Tyler Seitz.
Dan Hunkiel. I'm not sure I got that name pronounced.
I'm going to let you work on that one, okay? I'm not going to. Yeah, right.
Wrong?
Okay. Well, Dan, thanks for tuning in. We're sorry Mark messed your name up. You know what I mean? Mark's not. Mark's, if you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, Mark's a llama farmer, and besides being a barber, and lots of times he's out in the Midwest at these llama auctions. Okay, and he's doing like massive equity llama buying, and so it's hard sometimes to get Mark. I thought he'd be late tonight because he has a lot of llamas to tend to, you know. Okay, so we're moving on. So let's get down to the East Coast Legends Race Report, brought to you by David H. Martin Excavating, 55 plus years in the business, ladies and gentlemen. Agriculture, commercial, residential. These guys are excavating, doing utility work, site work. What you need it done, they're going to get it done. Quality company. East Coast Legends, there you have it. Friesen Company, East Coast Legends. So this is what's happening there. Their banquet's this Saturday. Okay, well, the 10th, right? This Saturday. That'd be a nice banquet. Their schedule will be released directly, from what I understand, directly after the banquet. I'm pretty sure that's what Mike Donald said. So after the banquet, we'll see the schedule. They got a full slate. They got a new track or so on there. I know they're going back to Kutztown again. They had a really good race down there. They have good races everywhere they go. Quality car counts, the whole 9 yards. New location, Lincoln Way West. That's huge. It's a huge building. And Lincoln Way West, that's the home of Friesen Motorsports and East Coast Legends. All the house cars are there. The showroom, Mike Donald there, you know, getting your parts. And don't forget, guys, they just don't have, a lot of parts cross over, okay? So just because you don't have a Legends doesn't mean they don't got stuff you can't go get. Trust me. Their driver roster was released for this year. Devin Freeze, he'll be running a little bit. Kelby Freeze, the Iceman's back at it. Logan Jones, the number 5. Moses Getz in the 14. Jeremy Ott returns. That's right, returns to racing this year. He was successful in the Legends car last year. And then KJ Massey, that's right, a Mid-Atlantic Junior, past ambassador, current member. Obviously, you know, that's our affiliation, the Mid-Atlantic Junior Racing Club. She's done a wonderful job. She's done with quarter midget racing, and now she got herself a ride in Friesen Motorsports driving a Legends car this year, and she'll be battling for the Rookie of the Year. So there you have it. Obviously, it's not a ton going on right now because, you know, it's not a ton. But that's what we know, and we always tell you what we know. Trust me. We always tell you what we know. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the East Coast Legends Race Roundup. Let's get down to Dan's Auto Repair. That's right. Once again, located in the east side downtown Rouserville, Dan's Auto Repair. News. That's right. Tulsa Shootout. How about Path Valley's very own Heath Walton, right? He runs a 600 micros up there, multiple feature wins, good kid. I believe he's from Mifflintown, okay? Heath Walton rolls out there, living on Tulsa time. Remember, Fred? Don Williams sang that. That's right. He went out there to try to get a driller, okay? But obviously, he only got like 2,000 cars out there. He came up a little short of the A-main, but what a valiant effort, okay? An effort by everybody. But, yeah, he's one of our own out of Path Valley. So kudos to him going out there and putting the rubber to the clay out there and trying to get it done. He had some good interviews there I seen on Flow as well. Walls Weaver Motorsports, that's right. That's the 32J. They combined forces. You remember Justin Weaver obviously got in that car last year for 3 Appalachian Mountain Speed Week races. Sean Jones was running. He's still a part of it, going to run some. They're heading south. That's right. February 18th through the 28th, they're going to hit Alltech and Ocala. Alltech and Ocala, February 18th through the 28th. Speed Week, right? We're getting into Speed Week, okay? So, man, that's great. When you can go down there, that's great. These guys, hey, if you feel free like you want to help these guys out a little bit, even a little bit of help's going down to places like that. It costs us the fuel to get down there, to eat, all 9 yards. Anything, give them a shout-out. Justin Weaver in the Walls Weaver Motorsports, okay? Wild West Shootout, obviously Arizona next week, correct? I think, or this weekend? This weekend. I'm a little off on that. This weekend. The Chili Bowl also is going to be coming up. That's like 27 days long, 4,000 cars or something. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, you know? I think you ought to get awards for watching it. You know what I mean? You ought to be able to log in. I've stayed awake and watched every one of these and get a trophy. I really do. ULMS, Zuver and Company. That's right, Zuver and Company starting to get some dates on the calendar. I seen he's going back for the Stars and Stripes Showdown at Genesee Speedway in New York, Batavia, New York. Freddie and I were there last year, covered it 2 or 3 days. What an event that was. He'll also be back at Path Valley for Dr. Krause's Night of Power. Okay, and there's some other shows he has on. Outlaw Speedway's on there twice, so they're starting to get some shows going back on there. Mid-Atlantic Juniors, we're going to Cavaliers Race Shop. That's right, Showtime, the 151 in Severna, Odington, as I like to call it, whatever. It's like a orthodontist owns it. You know what I mean? But we'll be going down there to Lear's Race Shop. That's right. We'll be going down there. The kids will be going down. We got a Freeze and Devin Freeze and his Freeze Motorsport or Freeze Bus Lines. They're going to be hauling us down there. What a gracious thing to do. So we all can ride in the bus and go down. And we do field trips in the winter with the kids. Like it's a great time. It truly is. DJ Groff Racing, they reached out to me. Neither one of the adults will be racing. They have a young man. I believe in the Westminster area. He's high ranks in the quarter midgets in around that vicinity. His name's Braden Plunkett. He's 16. He ran like once or twice last year and tried it. They're going to be fielding this guy and trying to get him up and running. I commend anybody who puts a young person. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. I asked if it was their son, you know. I mean, and no, it's just somebody that they're friends with and they've watched him develop and they're going to give him a shot. Sometimes that shot turns into something real big, okay? That's how it all starts, guys, you know. So good for them. Racing Extravaganza at the York, is the Fairgrounds, Fred? Is that what it is? York Fairgrounds? Yeah. January 30th and 31st. That's right. 30th and 31st. Yeah, a lot going on down there. Path Valley, new clay, bleacher work going on. Schedule's coming out in the next week, 10 days, 2 weeks, somewhere around there. Packed house, man. April 4th is the clay breaker. That's right, the clay breaker, they call it at Path Valley. TA going to have some money up for them 270s that day as well. But, yeah, the schedule will be coming out. The guys done a lot up there. They're still doing a lot this winter. They're widening the parking lot up again. Going to make it wider. They'll be doing that. Okay. So, whew, that's a mouthful there, boy. 15 minutes, 16 minutes. What do you think of that? I ran her 16 minutes. If I only could have raced that good, I'd been okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, wouldn't have been in the B-main. Oh, man. Fred, you good?
We're good.
Mark, what's up?
We got a lot more people checking
Talk to me, Stahl.
Brandon Cordy.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Gummer.
Tom Gummer. Good to see you, Tom. Thanks for tuning in.
Lockhart Racing.
Lockhart Racing, good deal.
Can't wait for the season to start.
I hear you.
See what the new car does, the little track with the big action.
That's right, the small track with the big action. I know. Nobody's heard that for like 2 months now. I got to get back.
Keith Walls, he wants to know if Taylor brought the monster truck.
Here we go. It's parked out front, Gravedigger. Like, it's parked out front. Yeah. Okay.
Rodney Walls checking in. Great kid.
Okay, good.
Gunn and Braden had some good quarter midget races.
There you go. Okay.
I would probably screw this name up, too. Laney Brown.
Sounds right to me. Laney Brown.
Here for the Farling Racing page.
Okay, good deal. Good deal. Thanks for tuning in. We do appreciate that. Once again, if you're just tuning in, this is episode number 75, The House of Dirt, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you by Elbows Up Dirt Productions. We're here in Studio 2, brought to you by Chaz's Used Auto Parts. That's right, Chaz's Used Auto Parts in Tawnytown. That is your one-stop shop, ladies and gentlemen, for all your parts needs. There's no question about it. Seen it for myself. Freddie did too with our own eyes. It's an operation and a half. Isn't it fast, Fred? Yeah, it is. I guarantee you it is. Okay, so I guess we're going to move on to the main event. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like wrestling. You know, everybody's waiting in suspense. Okay, so a multi-generational racing family with deep roots in the region. There's no question about it. I know as a young man, I grew up watching this one fella here, and I don't want to get the names out right. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, they've been around the business. They do a lot of good things in the racing world, whether it's in a late model, wingless sportsman, and they've been a constant in dirt track racing for many years, and I'm sure will be a constant in dirt track racing for many more years to come. And that's what we need right there. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 guests on the night. It's the Farling, the trifecta of the Farlings. The first 2 we're going to bring up is Taylor Farling, ladies and gentlemen, and Donnie Farling. So come on up, guys. Let's get you settled in here for the show. I have you on, buddy. I have you on. Go ahead here. I'll get you. Okay, you're good. And then Fred, you got us?
Testing.
This guy knows it, man. Was you a DJ back in the day? Yeah. Like, right. It's like DJ Quicksilver, Taylor. What's going on? Okay, we're back at it. I'm back up here. Whew. Okay. Didn't think we're ever going to get through all that. You know what I mean? Got to get that's the meat and potatoes is right now. You know what I'm saying? Well, guys, I tell you what. I do appreciate first and foremost for you coming down tonight. I really do. I know there's some geographic, one here, one there, but y'all made it. I know Fred had arranged for Elbows Up Chopper 1 to pick y'all up. Okay, that's our helicopter we purchased here about 3 weeks ago. We got it at a Ukrainian oil field. Okay, and Fred, he tuned it up a little bit.
There you go. Yeah, I would have liked to ride in that.
Well, I guarantee you. Yeah, it's a little ancient. It is.
I don't know about that. My feet's made for the ground.
Yeah,
so.
Right. So, yeah, I hear we sit on a 60-degree sunny day, and I've heard it once. I've heard it multiple times today. Man, we should race it. You know what I mean? Just be racing. It starts to get things boiling. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Starts to get things boiling. So how you guys been? You guys had a good holiday?
Very good. Very good.
Yep, same here.
Okay, good. Family time spent, all that good stuff, 9 yards. And then, did you guys hunt?
No, we race.
Okay, well, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're out doing a little sportsman hunting, you know.
We tried, but it's too much time with racing to
I
try
get you.
hunting.
I get you. So what you're saying is you probably maybe had a little breather there, maybe at the holidays. And then no, back at it.
No, well, my 3rd kid's on the way here, so, and he could be coming at any day now, and shop's busy, racing's busy. So.
Well, yeah, you're self-employed, right? You're self-employed, obviously. It's Farling's Garage, right? That's what it goes by. Okay, and that's in Newville. Mm-hmm. Okay, and Dad over here, obviously, it's your father, Donnie, right? And you're in the Bedford.
Yeah.
Okay,
yep.
I got you. So how long does it take from Bedford to Newville?
About an hour.
Yeah. A little over an hour.
Yeah, depends on how fast you drive.
He's younger, don't really care, so it's
right. When you get a little older, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like ease on up the road, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, right. Okay. So, man, now do you come down to the shop a fair amount, Dad?
I come down some, but I mainly keep the car up there.
Okay.
I keep everything going, so
okay.
I have a blast doing it.
Okay. So, obviously, Taylor here runs the limited late model ranks, okay? And his career, well, we'll talk about last year. His career's been good. Last year, he's had a lot of victories, okay? A lot of obstacles we've overcame.
Oh, yeah.
We overcame them as a group, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And so we ain't down with no player haters out there, you know what I'm saying? And, Donnie, obviously, you pulled a rabbit out of the hat, right? And went like open wheel racing in the wingless.
Yeah.
What changed?
Oh, it's pretty wild.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
There's no room for error.
Yeah, I can, and it looks like them things like
vibrate.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
Yeah, because Taylor, you got in it.
Yep.
Yeah. It's an adrenaline rush. Like the late model racing's sweet, but that's like a whole nother level of crazy.
Is it really?
Oh yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, ain't for me. You know. I'm just that B-man guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I'm on this set.
Yeah.
That's right. Freddie, you good? Sure. Yep. Freddie says we're good. We're good. You know what I mean? Stahl. See what he's doing right now? He's typing on the computer. Now you may think he's talking to people. but he's really brokering
They're really popular.
the llamas.
Well, the llamas, yeah, I'm trying to
That's
buy
what he's
llamas.
doing. That's what he's doing. He's on it's called llamastrader.com. You know what I mean? And he's on there doing this. As
Try
we're
to
doing
get
the show.
25 a week, or
That's impressive, Mark.
yeah, they're pretty cheap now.
Llamas are.
Yeah.
Okay, Mark.
You get them young, you get them for a couple thousand.
A couple thousand. You ever thought a barber was a career barber and then llamas?
Up at Pat Valley this year, I'm going to sell some of the yarn.
Okay.
Llama yarn.
Yeah,
Llama
it makes
yarn.
sense.
Yeah, llama yarn.
Give him a cut, sell the yarn.
Yeah, right. You should talk to about sponsorship. You know? Yeah. So I heard you right. You baby number 3.
Yep.
Is on the way, and it could be any day.
Yeah, well, the induction date's the week of the 19th.
Of January.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I got to keep my phone ready in case the wife calls me and says I got to hurry up to skedaddle to Carlisle.
I got to be honest with you. I mean, that's why we kind of made sure the chopper was available.
Yeah, yeah.
So Fred's got to roll. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's flying them on Xbox. You know what I mean? I mean, he's perfectly good with them. He really is. You know. So, anyways, yeah, man. You guys have had some great highlights, obviously, in your career and last year. Okay. Just talking out loud here a little bit with Taylor. Obviously, Path Valley became a nestled little nest for you there last year. And you know how to get around there, and there's been some pretty competitive racing and getting a hold of her, And, man, and I look over there at your dad, and, boy, I can remember this guy right here, Mark. You remember, Mark, you were up there, right, when this guy was running. He was leading. Okay, which one of the big races was it for them? The 75?
No, it was the weekend before that. It was the
The Finkenbacher, was it?
no.
That was the 75 lap.
Yeah, that was the one that had the non-qualifiers.
The non-qualifier. Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
We
All over him.
kind of thought we were gonna not have to run that night, but I was just impressed. I finished second, so.
Well, I guarantee you. I know I was up in the booth like, it's okay. You know what I mean? I mean, you take and go open wheel racing like that. I mean, what did you run in the past, Donnie? What cars?
Ran street stock, semi-lates, limited lates, late models, modified, the E-mods, ran dwarf cars.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it. But as far as like an open wheel, this is
all
yeah,
new. This is
yeah.
all new. It's all new.
And I'm still learning.
Well, I can imagine. Right, I
Yeah.
can imagine. I think, is that thing a little bit easier to maintenance than that limited?
Oh my, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Half
Yeah,
the
less moving parts.
Yeah, 100%. That limited, it has a screw, a bolt for a screw, and another bolt for a screw
Yeah.
someplace.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you breathe on it, something falls off.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Or if you run it. I'm used to running a lot. You know what I mean? And it's old Freddie. He beat them quarter panels out like it wasn't nobody's business. you
Yeah.
know? But, that's cool. I mean, to run that many classes, obviously, and be that diversified says a lot for your experience in years in racing. I mean, I'm going to guess, what do you think you've been in racing, Donnie? 30?
This year will be 30, I think 34.
34. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's pretty amazing. I don't know if you're 34 years old.
No.
No, absolutely not. I'm not 34 years old. I'm not 34 years old.
I got a little bit.
Do a little bit of time, How do you manage all this stuff? You got 2 young children, right? Mm-hmm. And one on the way. You're running the garage, right? And we got racing and going. I mean, I guess you don't have time to go hunting, do you?
No. And, I mean, the garage got super busy, like, kind of all of a sudden on us, and racing was kind of starting to get in the way of that.
Okay.
So, like, last year, like, we weren't really paying attention enough to the car as much as what we should have. Mm-hmm. And Dad kind of threw out the idea about bringing the car up to his place.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, like, I could use some more garage space, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm glad he did, because, I mean, definitely taking that stress off of, having to make sure you're going over the car and trying to focus down on the setup. And I mean, that's a big reason kind of why it was a big game changer for us. Just, I mean, he took a lot of load off her back, and I definitely appreciated that.
Well, I mean, anytime he can work on it, let him work on it.
Yeah, how about it?
Oh, dude,
But he likes working on it.
I had more fun doing that than I think I did driving.
Ain't that something? It is fun to
And
work on
it's-
it.
yep.
Enjoyable, relaxing
Yep.
to work on them.
Not that I don't have that fire in me to drive anymore. I do, but it's just it's different. And my father did the same thing. You know, my brother, and myself, we used to race the dwarf cars together.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, you know, I'm having more fun watching you
Yeah.
to
Right.
race with each
Yep.
other. And I'm kind of seeing that now because it's like I'm having more fun.
Well, Donnie, you're
helping
getting
him.
old. We're getting old.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I know, right?
Yeah.
We're getting old.
gonna say
Seriously.
that.
And you're right, though. Seriously, you're right. It's that's why I liked it. It's a generational thing.
Yep.
It passes on. I mean, you look at the Wolves, like, you know, Dick and Rodney and Gunny. You know what I mean? There's several families like that. It's sure it's fun, you know, and watching, you know, sitting back. And that guy right there, I mean, he's had the longest set of eyes on all of it. He's seen the blood, sweat, and tears. And for those of you, well, you obviously can't see him because he's not on the up here on the mic yet. But George, right? Okay. Farling sits with us in the studio right now, and he'll be coming up here directly once we kick one of you people off. You know what I mean? Yeah. He'll be taking a seat. But no, it is. When you have something like that, that's something pretty special, you know, and you see even obviously in the NASCAR ranks, you know, the Burtons, the Waltrips, you know, and they go through this, you know, lifetime of ups and downs. You know as well as I do, this sport has a lot of downs in it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
A lot of downs. And Mark, what do you got? Get off the alpaca.
I'm sorry. There was a real nice llama, but I guess I'm not going to get him.
Mark, I don't know what to tell you. This is Elbows Up Dirt Productions. This ain't llama, ours us.
Devin Freeze checking in says he's not getting old.
Yeah, that's right. That's Hollywood checking in. You like old Hollywood. That's right. I gotta love it. That's
Tyler
good.
Sight said they're checking in from the garage.
Okay, good.
Packed the garage full to the brim.
There you have it. I love that. Can't fit another body in.
Appreciate you. buddy.
Yeah, we can't either. We're stacked too.
Renee's checking in to make sure everybody knows that Dad will be 50 soon.
Man,
Well, okay.
Throwing
Okay.
numbers
Well, I'm
out.
right there. Yeah, right there with you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah.
Rebecca Weller checking in.
Rebecca Weller. Yeah, I want to say something. Rebecca Weller, I know she didn't care because she put it on Facebook. Obviously, her husband, Jeff, had a very extensive brain surgery done. And, you know, I can remember a time of the day when you had something like that done, you know, you're in the hospital for a week, 10 days. And this guy's, you know, came home today. 3 days after.
Amazing.
And God bless him.
Yep.
It was an extensive surgery. And they play their part with Arch and, you know, stuff like at the Auto Race Club of Hagerstown. So we're really glad to hear that worked out.
Good.
What else you got, Stahl?
Keith wants to know if he said he needs a PDF file of your elbows up decal, so when he gets the car hand painted, he can put it on there. But I said, you don't know what PDF means.
Public display of. Is that what it means? You know what I mean? I know what it means, Stahl. I ain't that dumb. Okay, yeah, we'll get that. Sure, yeah, for 100%. Yeah, we'll get that around there. Oh, Wally Walls even said I could get behind the wheel one time. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Oof, well, I don't know, but.
you might like that one better than your old blue gray.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. I know the old blue gray. Gotta love it. You good, Stahl?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't know. I mean, you didn't sign off. You know what I mean? You know, we rehearsed this during the
I'm
week.
going back to check
the llamas. Anyways, okay. So no, guys, it's great to have you here. Talking a little bit about last. Well, let's talk a little bit ahead first. This year, schedule-wise, Path Valley obviously is on the burner. Bedford, I'm sure. And where did we grab some wins at last year?
Path Valley and Bedford. So we got 5 there at Path Valley and 2 at Bedford.
Gotcha. And you know, while we're all here, right, in Studio 2, brought to you by Chaz Used Auto Parts, yeah, I'm just going to say it out loud. You know I was going to say it. You know where I'm coming at right there. Obviously, there were some obstacles last year. We'll let it go at that.
Right.
Okay? But I got to be honest. You show me somebody that's watching or not watching here, or just in general in public, that don't have some obstacles in their life, and things don't go awry, okay? And maybe it's not the best moments that we have, okay? You show me somebody that don't have that. And the old saying goes, I'll kiss your ass on the square and give you an hour to draw a crowd.
I was going to say we're all human.
We're all human beings. But what defines that? What defines that? And I really hope up around Susquehanna they're watching this tonight. I truly do. I hope they're tuning in. What defines that, my friends, is what you do with it after.
Absolutely.
That's what defines a human being right there.
Yep.
And I commend you for that. And I commend all you guys for that. Very much so. And I watched it, okay? I watched you come up there in the heat of moment, okay? To where, hey, a lot of people might like, let's just go home for now and stay home. You know what I mean? Let's shelter in place, okay? And that wasn't it. You kept forging ahead, and good days came, and better days came, and better days came, and more better days came. So take a lesson from that, my friends. I really wanted to say that, and that's all I have to say about that. So, moving on, okay. You're looking at Bedford, you're looking at Path Valley, obviously. You get around the racetrack. Maybe even thinking about getting up there. How about out there at the Dog Pound? You ever get out there at the Dog Pound, Dog Hall?
Dog Hall, yeah, we went up there once or twice last year.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we're gonna
We
try.
were going to go twice, but they rained out.
Maybe it rained
You
out.
rained out. Yeah.
That's actually out there right next to my old trade school I used to go to. So.
Oh, really?
Yep, Wyotech in
Oh, is
Blairsville.
that, okay, gotcha. Okay, that's where you got all smart and stuff to work on these cars,
Yeah,
right?
well, just smart talking.
Yeah. Ain't nobody has the carburetors anymore, do they?
Nah, well, we do, but
Yeah.
not on the cars.
Not
I
on
guess
the
not
cars.
much
That's what I'm
anymore,
saying. When they
right?
bring these cars in, they don't got no carburetors on them
No,
anymore.
not unless it's somebody Chevelle
Somebody
or
special,
somebody like that.
right. Boy, God bless you on that, working on this stuff nowadays. My Lord. How's the sponsorships looking? Pretty good? A lot of good
Yeah.
people coming back this year for you?
Yep, and thanks to you, helping out with or doing your seminar there. I mean, that definitely shines some light on some
Well, I appreciate
things we
that.
should be doing better, with
Sure.
sponsorships and stuff like that. So, I really appreciated that. That was a good,
Look at
good
his head
class.
getting bigger.
Mark, you buy a llama. Okay?
Sale's over.
Auction's done.
Stock market sales closed. They ring a bell, blow horn. It's over. Whatever, Mark. But no, I'm glad we could help. Like that's the goal of what we do, obviously. And we want to. People ask me all the time. What do you do? You race. You do this. Why do you do what you do now? And it's simple. One, I like to just run my mouth. Now I got to be honest. Why do we do this? Why do we do the junior club? Why do we do any of it? And the truth of it is I don't want to see racing stop. I don't want to see it slow down. Yeah. I don't, it's now and then you get hints of it, that it's kind of, oh boy, you know what I mean? Tracks closed, drivers aren't around anymore, things change, and man, it's competitive nowadays more than ever with anything. You're competing against 100 other things that people are doing, and let's face it, ain't none of this stuff cheap.
No.
It gets more expensive day in and day out. So yeah, I try to keep to promote, and I believe that everybody that dons the suit and helmet, no matter what class they run, that deserves their shining moment to talk and be heard. I think that's super important. But yeah, now moving over to this guy right here. See, you got this whole stable of cars right up there at your place. Okay, so you just is your garage right there at the house?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's nice. So you just
Yep.
walk out the door.
Yep.
Go do your thing, zone out,
Yep.
right? And I guess you say, I'm going to work open wheel. Now I'm going to work fenders. Fenders, open wheel.
Oh no, it's all fender cars.
Oh, okay.
I just show up and drive the other thing.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. See, I just learned something. I didn't know that.
Jimmy Salisbury, he owns that car, and him and
Okay.
his wife, and I appreciate everything they do for me. And
Did he drive once last year?
yes, he did.
Okay, I'm going to tell you a little story about that. This is classic. So I'm walking down through the talk, and I'm looking for you guys. You know what I mean? And I woke up this, of course, I don't know him from Adam from Eve. I don't know who he is at all. He's standing there, And I'm like, where's Donnie at? Where's Farling at? Well, they ain't here. They're on vacation. I said, well, who's driving? He said, I am. I was like, okay. I'm like, what, did you steal the car on the way here? No, I didn't know who he was. You know what I mean? But I didn't realize that. I had no idea of that right there. Now, where's that car located?
Gardner's, PA.
Oh, Gardner's. Okay,
Yep.
Gardner's, PA.
Yep.
That's about how far from you?
An hour. Everything's an hour.
Yeah.
Now.
Drive fast enough.
Well, there you go. You drive fast. So 1 hour, he says. Okay.
That
So,
one's probably further out.
Yeah, I'm probably about 2 hours from him.
oh, really?
I'm
Okay.
probably about 20, 30 minutes away from him.
So Gardner's is more towards.
Yeah.
Oh,
like near-
that is. Okay, I'm in the wrong direction. One time I drove to Hagerstown, then up in Cumberland. I don't know how that happened. Okay, so that's the other direction. I got you. And, we've been through Newville a lot this year, going to good old West Perry up in that area for some things like that. Good old Newville right there. Oh, yeah. I like going through. It's a quaint, nice little area down through there. You know what I
We
mean?
got a stoplight.
You do. You do have a stoplight. Yeah, you do. We picked up on that. What route is that?
641.
See what I mean? I'm way off on the numbers. Yeah. Okay. That's the Pine Grove, Glen, the Denning part. Blah, blah, blah. That's pretty cool when you get up and around there in that area. Nice country though. All jokes aside, very nice country. And is the garage then that you guys own? Is it right there?
It's
your-
in Bloserville, which is like 10 minutes out from Newville, but it's basically Newville area.
Okay.
Between
Okay.
Newville and Carlisle.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay. And man, so yeah, you guys definitely keep busy. And you guys forging ahead. You gonna run a lot of the good variety of the sportsman shows this year.
Yeah, we're going to try. I mean, like I said, right now, my schedule kind of depends on this one over here.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
you know, I've committed to him, and that's kind of how it is. And we try to work together where, you know, we'll go the same direction. Makes it tough, but that's how we make it work.
Well, that's how you make it work, you know? I mean, I guess it is nice to be at the same ring there, you know,
Yep.
doing your thing and all that. And do you like that Path Valley for that sportsman?
That's perfect for them things.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect.
You know, some guy says it's some guy that screams all the time. It's a small track with a big action. You know what I mean? Yeah. You hear him all the damn time.
Yep.
Like, I often wonder if anybody even hears me out through there.
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's good. I like to hear that. You
Crystal
know,
clear.
That's good. The best, I got to tell you, the best story, little tidbit to have. We're sitting in there one night. It's a crystal clear summer night out, right? And you know, at times you can even hear people up on the turnpike, the cars up on the hill behind the track. Yeah. And anyways, it's like 9-10 o'clock. You know what I mean? And I'm wailing on her pretty good. You know what I mean? I get wound up. You know, yeah, I do. You get wound up. You know what I mean? You get wound up. And so the phone rings in there in the box upstairs. You know, the landline. You know, and they answer it. You know, hello, and this little lady's on the phone. You know what I mean? And she said she just wanted to let them know up there that she lives down towards the restaurant, Path Valley, and she sits on her front porch and loves it because she can hear the race play by play. I thought, that's great. I'm getting her the whole way down there, right down the road. She loves it. She can hear the race play by play. See, that's what I'm talking about right now. So what we're going to shoot for is people can hear us up on the turnpike. You know what I mean? They can just pull on the road there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Tune into the radio.
Yeah, right. Scramble it in like that. Get it tuned in. Man, I got to tell you, you know, I've been looking forward to this show, obviously, and you guys are great-natured, and I love to talk to you guys all the time at the races, and you know, the success-wise comes with duration and time. Obviously, you've grown up in a racing family. You've grown up in a racing family. I mentioned, is your kids going to go in a racing family, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think so.
Yeah, I would venture to say that's a given, right?
Yeah.
That's a given. Hey, you ever thought about doing the super thing?
Yeah, that's the plan for this year. So we're actually gonna have a limited and a super for this year.
Did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to break out ice right here, right now. This man right here is going to go super late model race. So we're going to split the time up a little bit, limiteds and supers.
Yep.
Kudos to that. I think that's wonderful right there. That's what we need. That's exactly what we need. Donnie, do you ever think you get back in one of them late limiteds or late models?
I did last year.
Yeah.
He, that was, what?
I think I was on vacation.
Yeah, you were on vacation. You could run Friday night. They ran Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and he couldn't run Saturday. So I decided I climbed in the car, and I'll tell you what, in 4 years' time, there's a lot that has changed.
Oh, I'm sure.
And I kind of felt like a sardine in that car because everything was a little tight for me. But it took me till the end of the feature or end of the B main, and I ran the B main too.
Yeah. You be named for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
But I caught on, and I missed qualifying by one. And
yeah, whatever.
so, but
All these vacations going on, all you got to do is give me a text. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'll roll in. You know what I'm saying? Look out. We'll be putting metal on her. I can tell you that right now. Oh, yeah. Freddie, what's good? What's going on? Oh, I can't. Freddie's flipping the heat on. I'm over here like water running off of me. Phew, man, I'm sweating. Maybe I'm coming down with like probably some freaking livestock illness you're dragging around from all them llamas.
Hoof disease.
Hoof, yeah.
Yeah.
Llama hoof.
Hoof, mouth, and foot. Yeah. Yeah, not whatever.
Humping mouth.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, Mark, what do you got going on up there?
Everybody got quiet on me.
Well, that's what they do, the ebb and flow, or the signal, back and forth.
Still a lot of people watching.
Yeah, there is, for sure. I do. You know, you guys had the most, it was 6,000 and some clicks about the advertisement for the show, and that must speak volumes for you guys. It makes you feel good. You know what I'm saying?
It does.
Yeah, it makes you feel good. People know what you're doing, who you are, and such like that. And, this guy sitting out here, I think he's getting antsy. You know what I mean? I think he's ready to come on this thing. Now, who we
I'm getting booted.
yeah,
We did rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
so, Donnie's getting booted. Okay, well, Donnie, I tell you, in closing, you look back at all these years around racing, and you ran, obviously, a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and that's awesome. And a lot of tracks over the years. And what class do you think you enjoyed the most, Donnie?
I would actually have to say probably all of them.
Just liked all of them.
Yeah.
It's a new adventure, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just, I don't know. I can't even, as far as a track, I can't pinpoint one track any
They
better.
all have their own little piece in your mind.
I mean, especially the older you get, the more you look back on it and you say,
Yep.
it was a great experience.
Yeah.
I mean, you got
Yeah.
to meet great people. I mean, I've met a lot of friends, a lot of neat people.
Yep.
It's been an inspiration to me, and
Sometimes that's more than, and that's the biggest victory. In the,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Seriously, if you think about it, all joking
Absolutely.
aside. That's why I tell anybody at race, and I tell myself that, I ain't out winning championships, winning races, but I look back on a lot of things as you get away from it, you remember them
Yep.
that were pretty special,
Yep.
and that's what it's about right there.
It's kind of funny, the people that you probably thought you wouldn't have been friends with,
Right.
you're probably the closest to right now
Yeah.
because you had that little
Yeah, you had
temper
that little
tantrum
scuff.
thing,
Yeah.
and next week you were buddies,
Yep. Yep.
and it just kept building,
Yep.
and that's kind of how the racing has been.
Yeah,
So-
100%. I mean, I look at Mark over there. I mean, and I mean, look at me and Mark. Look, we're good now, Stahl. Freddie, right? Freddie, we're all good. You know what I mean? Now, this is a great crew over here too. These guys, Mark the Shark and Fast Freddie, they do an amazing job at what they do. It makes my stuff look easy sitting up here and yapping. Yapping. Sometimes you have to do a guest anchor. One of you. You know what I mean? Come on and do a guest anchor with me and run the show. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll sit in a comfy chair. Yeah.
I'll stay over
Yeah,
here.
exactly. They are nice chairs. They are nice chairs. Well, Donnie, I guess giving you the nod, I truly appreciate you coming on and talking to the people here a little bit and spending some time and taking the time to come down. I'm sure you got to head to work tomorrow and
Yep.
back at it. And at least it ain't snowing because that means that was a fear, right?
Yeah.
Because you got to be out.
I said we couldn't have picked a better week to do this because
No. Yeah.
being 60 degrees, I don't have to worry about snow.
Yeah, right.
I'm
and
good.
And then we got that. Fred got the chopper back.
Yep.
And
Yep.
got it running. And one of the propellers fell off. We fixed it.
That's
we
all right.
soldered it. Yeah.
JB welded it.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, another big round of applause for Donnie Farling there on the mic. Pleasure having him in here. And we're going to have the patriarch, the man, the myth, the legend, George Farling. He's going to come up here and talk to us right now. We thank Donnie. George, come on up here. How you doing, young man? Good. Yeah, good seeing you. Have a seat there. He's got your microphone ready to go.
Warmed up. Yep.
That's well, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's good.
It's what I tell you, George. I tell you. When you guys came in here, the door opened and Taylor opened the door, and I seen Donnie, and then there was the dark. There was a pause, and I thought, man, George didn't make it. And I
Heard
believe
you saying, where's Pap at?
Yeah, right. And I think they said, well, he's coming. Yeah, here he comes.
Yep,
you know
here
what
I
mean?
am.
Here he comes. So how are you, George?
How old am I?
How are you?
Well, I'm doing all right.
Hell, I don't want to know how old you are, George. I don't want to do that to you.
Well, I was at the doctor yesterday, and he kind of said I had bronchitis. Gave me paper for a chest X-ray if I'm not better in 5 days. I'm
Okay.
still living. I got till Tuesday.
Okay.
So I don't know, bronchitis. I'm pretty sick over the weekend. Couldn't
was
talk.
You really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Everybody in the family was happy I couldn't talk, but
Well, right. Well, it's not as bad as stall dragging in hoof, foot, mouth.
You ought to see
You know?
Tommy when he gets a cold.
Oh.
He's like a little 2-year-old.
Oh, and listen to him. Here he goes. Here he
Cries.
goes. Okay, Stall. Cut him off, Fred. Thank you. But no, George, I'm really tickled you come down here. I always
Appreciate it.
enjoy speaking with you at the races, and you don't miss a beat there. You know what I mean?
well, I've slowed down. It takes more beats per mile than what it used to.
Yeah, right. It takes a little bit
used
more.
to get 100, now I get 10, 15.
Right. So, George, what do you think about all this racing? You've been around this stuff for many, many moons.
Since-
You've seen it.
Since 1963.
1963, ladies and gentlemen. That's my daddy's year. I think he graduated that year, 1963.
Went across the street from the Buick Garage in Carlisle to M&H Texaco. They had a 1942 Ford hobby car.
Okay.
Silver Springs. And that's the first car I drove around the track.
Okay.
That's where I
Silver
learned
Spring.
to use the throttle to get the back end to come around.
Okay.
That was fun.
Yeah, I bet you got. Okay, so you learned the gas her up to get her to turn.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Good deal.
So that's where it all started.
Okay. Good deal. God would only miss the old Silver Spring.
Yeah, I don't do any shopping down there. I don't go to eat down that place anymore because they sold us out.
There you go. That's right.
Yep.
He said, "I'm done." That's
Yep.
right. That's right. Okay. Well, I tell you, George, you've seen a lot of racetracks over the years.
Yes.
And you see, once again, you've seen the ups, the downs, the lefts, the rights. You've seen it.
You were talking about Western tracks. Latrobe, Pennsylvania used to be called Smuckers Speedway.
Oh, yeah?
We used to go out to Smuckers at the end of the year. Smuckers.
Okay.
Like Smuckers jelly.
Like the jelly.
Yep.
Okay.
There wasn't no
Mark,
jelly.
The jelly company owned it.
And
Yeah.
Don Snyder from Bedford drove for me.
Yeah.
And actually, when I built my first late model in 1971, Don came in from Bedford to drive the car.
Okay.
And he said, as long as I don't have my regular ride running on Friday night, I'll drive for you at Williams Grove. I said, great. So that lasted about 4 weeks, I guess. And he called me one day at the shop. He says, can't drive for you on Friday night. He said, Action Motors out of State College had a Chevelle.
Okay.
That was his main ride. And it turned out he had to drive for them.
Okay.
But Don, we come out here to, Latrobe, Smucker Speedway.
Smuckers, jelly.
Heston
Right?
Speedway.
Yeah. Heston, yeah.
Don always drove for me out there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, good driver. In fact, he is my son Donnie. That's who he's named after.
Oh, really?
Don Snyder and Lynn Paxton.
Okay. Well, here we go. I like that. I like
and
that.
we met them both at Vale Tech. Sold out to Remington Institute. Sold out to Wyatech.
Okay.
All three of us went to what you might say Wyatech.
I'm going to tell you what now. They got some traditions going here.
Yeah, it wasn't on purpose.
Yeah.
We used to work.
This is just coordinated. You couldn't have coordinated this better in a month of Sundays.
Yeah.
We learned how to work in Studebakers and Packers and those kind of cars, you know.
Who's Taylor named after?
Oh, my mom named me after some movie star or something.
Really?
Could have been a milkman. We're not sure.
Not Taylor Swift, right?
No.
Okay, here we go with
Yeah.
that. So Mark's a Swiftie. He really, I got to be honest. He is. Mark's a
Well,
Swiftie.
she's into llamas.
Okay, Mark, let it go. Anyways, Mr. Farling, I apologize for Mark's llama comment.
Not a problem.
Not a problem, he says. But so you had a lot of people drive for you over the years versus more you driving, more of an owner. You worked on them, I'm sure.
I never really drove till I was 48 years old, and that was a Enduro car at Williams Grove.
Okay.
And then after that, I bought this little Legend car, and my wife has gone to Reading to the outlet malls, and I told her, I said, I'm going to buy that little red car. Well, she gave me orders not to buy it, but
You did.
when she came back, the car was at the garage.
I like that. You
Yeah,
took
I
control.
did too. And
That's great.
I won the first feature in that car at Shippensburg Speedway.
Oh, okay. Good old
Yep, the
Shippensburg
little
Speed.
bull track.
Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Definitely.
And Donnie, he run it. He won a championship with the same car at
Okay.
Shippensburg. And I don't know where all. We run. He won a lot of features. Every place I ran that little car.
Well, let's back up to the numbers here. I've always accustomed the 48, correct? You just dropped the 4 off and stayed 8. But it's primarily been 48, now 8 like that, right?
Yep. Yeah, he was. Yep.
Okay. And your brother's name again? George. So George Jr.,
Yep.
George Sr. See, we're trying to get the tree fitted out here. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I get it. I
And
get
there's
it.
a 21 in there too.
Yep.
Okay.
Donnie drove
Cousin
21.
Danny and him.
He did.
Okay.
No, Danny.
Well, Danny.
Yep.
Taylor, what class did you start out in?
Street stock.
Street stocks. That's what I thought. Okay, that's what I thought. And then you went to
Yeah, we went right
Limits.
into late model. Yep.
to late models. Okay, that's what I thought. And now you're going to embark on these supers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, does this guy, I see him in the picture I got, and when I see him, he has a garage shirt on.
Mm-hmm.
Is he working?
Well, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have a garage.
That's right. He's the founder.
That's the starter.
Okay.
October 12th of 2023 was my last day working in the shop.
Are you serious?
I had open heart surgery
Oh, okay.
on
okay.
the 13th, Friday the 13th.
Terrible
Okay.
day to have a
Got
surgery.
that done, and I've been doing all right ever since. But
Good.
they run the garage. I go around, pick up my mail, and give them a $10 paycheck at the end of the week.
Well, yeah, I mean,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? They got to pay my taxes.
You come down and visit, though, right?
Yep.
You hang out.
Yep.
You're there.
Yep.
You're there. And George, how long was you actively in business working, doing? I mean, you're in business still, obviously.
Built my garage in 1983.
Okay. Okay.
And, well, I was telling a person yesterday, I did my first valve job on a Studebaker truck at 13 years old.
Okay.
My summer break, or winter break, Christmas time in high school.
Okay.
My dad had a garage in Carlisle.
Okay.
That's where I grew up, in the garage.
Okay. In the Carlisle area.
Yep, on Lincoln Street. Once I was out of diapers, Mom would send me to the garage on Saturday mornings with my dad.
Uh-huh.
And I helped out Dad. That's where I learned the garage business. Then I went to Tech.
Then you went to Tech, and then this Tech thing just spread like wildfire, didn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yep.
it's amazing. Mark, what do you got?
I got Melinda Groover.
Okay, hi,
Ready
Melinda.
for the season to start, and our buddy Jeremy Ott says great group of guys here.
Jeremy Ott, I love him. Just seen him there the other week. Good to see Jeremy Ott. Like I said, he'll be at the Freeze Motorsports stable there, wheeling the house car right there. But also, he'll probably run a few of the Thunder cars. You know, he's good in them. You know, yeah, Jeremy Ott's got his stuff together. There's no doubt about it. Wow. Okay. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it. You can get back to what you're doing.
I can't say anymore. So.
I know. I understand. Freddie, you good up at your end? Okay. Freddie's laying low here today. I think Freddie's tired. Freddie's tired, aren't you? He's ready for nap time. You know what I'm saying? He's having a nap time.
I just wanted to say I like the generational thing here with the
100%.
3 generations.
Yeah.
And then all the traditions. I think it's great.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't you say there was your dad drove too?
Yeah, my dad did drive. He
four
ran back in the days of the Auburn. My granddaddy had the Auburn Willys agency in Carlisle on North Hanover Street.
Okay.
In 1938, when they quit building the Auburn, they moved out on Lincoln Street and built this little repair shop. But yeah, they called them a stock car.
Okay.
They laid the windshield down. He had a roadster, 2 seats, rumble seat in the back, and you'd take a rope and lay across the seat. That was your seat belt. So they ran down at
Safe.
Where the Eastern Museum's at now, Latimer.
Yeah.
They ran York Springs.
Oh, yeah. Lattimore Valley down there behind the. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. And York Springs is a little ball field going in on 94 to the left as you're going into the town. There's a ball field down there. That was part of the old racetrack.
Okay.
That's what my dad told me anyway.
Okay.
But, yep.
Now, the question is Wildtech still in business?
See, Wyotech school itself, I believe, is still in business now. They had 3 different schools,
Okay.
and the one in Blairsville, whenever I graduated the year after, either they closed down that year, and I thought I heard from my buddies up there. I thought they opened something back up there, but I don't know if it's Wyotech or not.
Well, I mean, you could be planning with your kids.
I don't know if there's
Yeah,
any
that's
fourth
what I'm saying.
generation
You know,
going
they
up
could be
there or
going
not.
there too. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, we got to keep this thing going.
Might be a different name, so.
You never know, right? No, I think like Mark, to shine on what Mark said. I think that's great. To have the continuity like that. And George, you don't miss a beat going to the races either, do you?
I don't miss too many races.
I was going to say, you pretty much you're there.
I sang gospel music for a lot of years.
Oh, did you
and
really?
Sometimes I'd have to go sing, and they'd be going to the racetrack, and I'd close the door, and they'd be going out the road, and I'd stand there and cry a little bit.
Yeah.
I wanted to go.
Yeah, you wanted to go.
But I knew where I had to go.
Yeah, so you were a singer of gospel. Ain't that something? Okay. Fred, he enjoys gospel. Seriously. Oh, yeah, don't you, Fred?
I didn't know, but I tell you what, he's got the voice for it.
He does have the voice.
Well, I did, but I had this neck operation up here for a stent they put in for clogged artery,
Your carotid artery.
and ever since that, the high tenor that's gone,
Yeah.
and the low bass I don't have anymore. But I'm a good baritone singer.
There you go. Okay. Taylor, was you into the singing?
Nah, I didn't get that gene.
There's still time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're more radio kind of people. Okay, I understand. It's like hunter, gather, hunter. Okay, I got you.
Yeah,
Sunday morning, though, you want to hear me play the piano, I'll be at Kennedy's Valley Church of God, 9 o'clock.
You play the piano. Okay. I tell you what,
I didn't get that gene either.
this guy's a gem, isn't he? I tell you, seriously, this guy's a gem.
Georgie and Donnie and I used to play trumpet. We were trumpet players in school.
Okay.
And come Easter time, we'd play at the Oakville Church with one of them. We'd be playing the 3-part harmony.
Yeah.
He arose, up from the grave he arose, and I don't know, all the Easter songs.
Yeah. Fred, you played the trumpet, didn't you? Trombone.
Yeah.
Mark, what you play? Keep it
Llama string.
professional.
The recorder, remember the recorder?
Yeah, the recorder they sent you home with for homework.
That's
And
what I got there.
and it's like,
Couldn't
okay.
you do that right?
Yeah, right.
My wife says I can't even listen to music right. I can't. She won't let me clap my hands because I'm all out of rhythm.
I can see that, Mark.
Yeah.
Stick to llamas.
Bob, we got a time here that Danielle Farling says, Mama Farling says hi.
Okay.
Hey,
Diana Parsons says, love you, Taylor.
There you go.
Anthony Jackson wants to know if
Is this Tony Jackson? The Tony Jackson. Okay. Just
Okay.
fresh off
all
retirement.
right, Tony says, are you plan on ever running open wheel?
Oh, there
Me?
we go.
Yeah, I think you told me once why you don't.
yeah, I get my turn with it here and there, but my wife doesn't really think it's a good idea for some reason. I don't know
She
why.
don't?
So I only am allowed to do it so many times. So we
Since
just
he retired, you can take over.
yeah. Well, that still doesn't change my my wife's opinion on it.
right.
I didn't want to go there. She's listening.
Yeah, I
But
know.
Pap over here, when he was told not to buy a car, he bought it.
Yeah, my wife's probably listening right now.
Yeah, right. I gotcha. It's all good.
And the new deal says
The new deal, the thrill, Kenny Hill.
you definitely have some good old boys there.
I guarantee you, this don't get any better than this, guys. Seriously.
Kenny's a good boy.
Hey, Kenny is a good
Yeah.
boy. I always enjoy watching Kenny run like that. Yeah, for sure. Well, I tell you, George, you've seen a little bit of this, a little bit of that, my friend, over the years in this racing business. You've seen
fun.
a lot. Yeah, I guarantee it. I'm sure to watch Donnie run here and take and watch Taylor, hit behind the wheel, and it sure must make you proud. You know what I mean? To sit there.
It does, really does.
And watch that. And these cars are like lightning nowadays. You know what I mean? Getting around, it's amazing. And there's a lot of good racers. I mean, I know we say that the racers have lessened up a little bit, but still, what's there is beefy.
Oh, yeah.
And just we look at Path Valley. Obviously, you go to Path Valley, you're dealing with DJ, you're dealing with Jackson. You're dealing with Walls. And them crew. There's a lot of good racers. To go to race with. And Dunn's cars are there, and Path Valley is a unique place, obviously, I enjoyed running there, It was, I don't know if you agree or not, I mean, I thought it was more of a reaction racetrack versus like eat a bologna sandwich and roll down the front stretch, Because when I got to think about it, we got problems. I got to tell you that right now. We ain't good, But that reaction time, we all have problems there too sometimes, you know what I mean? We come in on the hook. All joking aside, Fred and I were talking about this the other day. I wasn't on the hook for, 3 years? 3 years, and then I was on her repetitively. Like that. It was like Toe Mater, like, oh, here we go again, like that. But no. And what do you think about the super racing going on, George?
Well, we did that for a while with Donnie.
Yeah.
Some years back, but 2000s, mid-2000s somewhere. I just forget. But anyways, big thing is the motors.
No, 100%.
The rest of the cars the same as what we've been running.
Yeah, 100%.
So we keep the aluminum motor together.
So is this two separate cars then? Mm-hmm. Okay, you're not flipping motors back. It's two separate cars, and they're both up at your place right there. The guy's right. He's got all the work going on.
When the aluminum comes apart, we'll run the cast iron.
All right,
So-
that's exactly right. You're gonna have to make a switch.
Yep.
No, that's really great. And obviously you start to see a fair amount of guys bounce back. A little bit back and forth with this, and we can't forget old Showtime Lear. You know what I mean? He likes to get on her high wide and stand on her, doesn't he? He gonna make you earn her. But no, that's good. You guys put on some hell of a shows, up there watching. Seriously, you just want to run out of the booth, jump out the window. You know what I mean? Because they're just nail biters sometimes. They truly are. And we're sitting here, like I said, and it's 60 degrees a day, and I'm looking, and it's like what, January 9th? Is that what it is? It's January 9th. We ain't even close. It's not even we're getting to be about halfway through winter, I don't know. It doesn't snow around here. I don't know about you guys. It doesn't snow around here at all.
There's more than I like it.
There you go. And that guy over there, he's got Well, I'm sure in Bedford it snowed, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, it snows in July up there. It snows in July. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, this is episode number 75. We're here in Studio O2, brought to you by Chaz Used Auto Parts. I'm Tommy Cordell. I'm flanked on my left by Taylor Farling and his, I'm going to say pal. Grandpa. We're going to go with Grandpa.
Yep.
Grandpa, George Farling Sr., and then the father, son over here. We got Donnie Farling in the audience, which was up here. And, we're having a great episode here tonight and learning, seeing the continuity, the generations here unravel, and that generation even goes farther, like you said with your dad. You know what I mean? Back in 38, right? 1938.
Well, in 30s. Yep.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't comprehend like 1938. You know,
Just come out with dirt then.
well, right? Exactly. Electricity just went in. You know, you know. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, but no, and I see you guys as never giving up in continuing this generational fold, this movement for as long as God have you do it. You know what I mean? And your kids as well. Now, do you got brothers or sisters, any?
Well, I got a brother and the rest of them sisters. So I think like six sisters.
Okay.
Yeah, Renee, Sarah, Amber, Kenzie. Yeah, 5 sisters, 1 brother.
Okay, so they're into it.
Nah, they were never. I don't know. Renee's in with Gunner. She ain't driving. She's
Right, she's cheering.
helping there. And then my other siblings, they go and watch, but they, they had other things to do.
Okay, yes,
Sports and
this is
stuff
your
like
thing. They have their things, and this is your thing right
Yeah,
there.
Amber's still in it. She goes along with us with her boyfriend Ray or fiance fiance.
Okay.
Ray. I didn't know if there was a name for the guy or not.
Well, I don't know. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a whole other episode.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what I mean? We can talk about life, you know?
Yeah.
But, okay, good deal. So, yeah. So, man, bigger families. How many children did you have, George?
I had Donnie and Georgie, just the 2 boys.
Okay.
I'm a single kid myself.
Okay.
And
then,
wanted to say, whenever my mother and dad got married, that was the end of him racing.
yeah.
And of course, Mom wouldn't let me race either. I had my first car when I was 21 years old, something like that.
Yeah.
I couldn't drive it.
Okay.
Not long as to live at home, so I'd get married.
Ah.
And
I
then
see.
his mother, they teamed up together.
Oh.
He
okay.
still ain't driving.
Okay, I gotcha. Okay.
Well, when I was 68 years old, I won Rookie of the Year at Bedford Speedway in the street stock class.
Did you really, George? 68. That's pretty notable.
J.R. Kiefer says, "How old are you?" I said, 68. He just I said, "Give me that mic. I want to talk."
68. I don't be on the back of a baseball card. You know what I mean? It's 68 years old. Fun facts.
had-
Like a cat.
I had fun driving with them guys.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm sure. J.R. Kiefer and them
Both.
guys back
Yep.
in. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was good times. Mark, what do you got left up there?
I
Any-
got final things here. Steve Seibert.
Okay, Steve.
Amber says hello and love you guys.
There you go.
Miranda Custer checking in, make sure Taylor don't get in too much trouble with his
Yeah.
wife.
Right.
Jensen Dillman saying hello.
Jensen Dillman. There was the former Miss Path Valley, Miss Wingwood sportsman this year.
Ed Varner says, woohoo to the champ. Let her eat, buddy. Taylor knows what I mean.
You know what he means.
Donnie as well. Love the Farling family. Briggs Woodring says hello.
Briggs
And
Woodring. He's one of my top fans right there. The old Briggs, isn't he?
James
That's him.
Armald.
James Art. Good to see James. Here, James.
Renee said she wishes, but she wasn't allowed. Does that mean racing?
What am I say?
Right. Okay. There you go. Right.
That's all. But I'm thinking if he was an only child
Yeah.
and he had 2 kids,
Yeah.
and Donnie had about 8.
A litter of them.
Yeah, so that means Taylor's going to double that.
Yeah, that is kind of the way the exponential thing's going, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we said we'd stop at 4, but who knows? We might have twins at the end, so
Oh, yeah. Right.
it'd be our luck.
Man, I'm going to tell you what, buddy. This is, I can imagine. Yeah.
The tradition keeps going.
It does.
More
That's
and more.
good. That's what I'm saying. Now, all joking aside, what's the age of the 2 right now? The ages?
Well, 4 and 2 right now.
4 and 2. Okay. Man, Mom's busy too, huh?
Mm-hmm. Just trying to keep them at a steady 2-year pace.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You are, aren't you? Two. Right. Okay. Yeah, she got it. She keeping busy. Now, did she come over to the garage? See you?
Yep.
Okay, kids come over.
Yep.
Okay, that's good. That's what I like. That's good, George. Like you went with a young man on them Saturdays like that. You know what I'm saying? That's a good deal. Well, I tell you what, guys, you know, it's I've been looking forward to obviously doing this show and having you all in here. And, you know, yeah, I'm sure we could sit here for hours.
It's been fun.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about right there. You know, to me, I keep saying this, and that to me, that's the bigger picture. You know, I mean, winning races. I wasn't all for it because I didn't do it. You know, I tried.
Hey, man,
But the bottom line is this is what it's all about, man, right here. You know, and the more that continues and keeps passing down, and people get interested, like people watching these shows, you know, that's what it's all about right there, you know, and promoting this wonderful sport that we have. Are you going to any car shows?
Yeah, we're planning on going to the
Motorama?
Motorama. Yep.
Okay.
We wanted to make it to Racing Extravaganza, but that was too close to the due date. So.
Oh yeah,
Wasn't a
right,
good
exactly.
idea. So
Now
next
let me
year.
ask you something. What scheme we going with this year? Was that a?
Well, actually, I seen the scheme right back there on your top of your champion box there, but the Woods brother car.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
My dad, his I think so. It was your first car you drove. Yeah. So I wanted to do a throwback there. And
Okay,
make it look
good
like
deal.
That, so.
It was Brother Purelator Mercury.
I guarantee you that the
Yeah.
Silver
21.
Fox. Remember, yeah, I guarantee you,
David
David
Pearson.
Pearson. I guarantee you. Okay. Well, that'll look good. That'll be sharp. Okay,
Yeah.
that's I like that. I get them block number like that. going on.
Get a clean rep. Nobody will know who it is.
Right, exactly. Yeah. You start out clear, you know what I mean? Go incognito. You know what I'm saying? Well, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you tuning in after the long the holiday break, Christmas and New Year's, and coming here tonight, tuning in for episode number 75 here with the Farlings. Obviously, we had Taylor Farling, we have George Sr. here, and we have Donnie Farling on. And, man, like I said, we could talk for hours, and it's great to hear what's going on in their world and hear a little bit of history. And I've got to know all these individuals, especially over the past couple of years through Path Valley, you know, and getting around to the races and stuff. And I wholeheartedly support them in their operation. And, man, you know, I tell you, we got a little ways to go yet, but we're getting there. It's January 9th. We're getting there. It's going to get closer. You know, them guys at Lincoln, they'll be trying to snap her off there at the end of February on an icebreaker. It'll be snow blowing. Them sprint car people, you know what I mean? They
a little different.
Oh, they come from a different planet, boy. I guarantee you. Woo! You know, and they know I love them, man. I got to watch because the Beer Hill gang, they'll toast me. They'll take me out. I'm going to tell you that. When I go down to Lincoln, there he is. They start to look at me, you know what I mean? And but no, I appreciate you guys coming on, and it's been a wonderful episode. And, you know, I want to tell everybody, you know, you go to YouTube, subscribe, Elbows Up Dirt Productions, because after 30 days, these videos get deleted here on Facebook. That ain't my rule. That's Zuckerberg, you know? So, but they're canned over on YouTube that you can go over there and view them. We're going to be doing some stuff here coming up in the future. Once again, we're kind of letting everybody just lay low here a little bit, you know, and do their thing. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things going on, but definitely got a full slate ahead. And like I said, we thank you. We love all of our people, our supporters. And like I said, if you're going to do it, you do it elbows up all the time, big energy. Till then, we'll see you later. I'm Tommy Cordell signing out from Studio 02, brought to you by Chaz's Used Auto Parts. We'll see you then.